Well, the family of Babar Ahmad are calling on the Home Office to halt his extradition. The computer expert from Tooting is one of the longest-serving prisoners held without charge or trial in Britain. Babar's family claim there's enough evidence for him to be tried in the UK.
If there are any allegations against my son, he should be tried in this country. Secondly, the police, they collected some material from Babar's house, and they passed all that material to America and did not give all the information to the authorities here. Now they have got all the information, so they should take a decision that Babar should be tried in this country. Had this been done long ago, Babar would not have spent good 8 years of his life in this country, and he has not been charged. He's without charge, without trial, he's sitting in prison. Had the job been done properly at that time, probably he would be a free man by now.
And the Metropolitan Police has denied failing to pass information on Babar Ahmad's case to UK authorities. In a statement today, they said the MPS carried out their investigation strictly in accordance with UK law. This process involved close liaison with the Crown Prosecution Service. We completely reject any suggestion of impropriety. Well, in our Westminster studio now is Keith Vaz, the chairman of the Commons Home Affairs Select Committee. Thank you very much for talking to me this evening. If we pick up there on Babar Ahmad's case, you, as well as his family, have concerns. What are your concerns about this particular case?
Well, my concerns are eloquently expressed in the letter that I received today by Sadiq Khan, the local MP to the Babar Ahmad family. And I've passed on that letter to the DPP. What they have asked for is that the DPP the Director of Public Prosecutions, looks very carefully at the evidence in order to decide whether Babar Ahmad and Mr. Hassan can be prosecuted in this country. I think this is a different case to the Abu Hamza case. That case is very clear-cut, and as you know, under successive governments, we have been seeking to extradite Abu Hamza and his associates to the United States. In Babar Ahmad's case, there are issues that need to be resolved before any extradition takes place, and amongst them is a promise that the DPP has made to me, and I think to the family, that he will look very carefully at the evidence and make a decision. But there's no point in looking at that evidence after he has left the country. I think in fairness, in transparency, that should be done while he's still here. As far as the others are concerned, I warmly welcome the European Court's decision, and I hope very much that the Home Office will put in train, as a matter of urgency, the removal of Abu Hamza and the other two associates very quickly to the United States.
You've said in the past that extradition to the US is a complicated process. In a completely separate case, that of Gary McKinnon, you also have concerns that what has happened here yesterday with Hamza and the others will have implications for him. What are your concerns in that case?
Well, it's very complicated. We have said as a committee that we believe that the balance on extradition matters with the United States are very much in the favour of the United States rather than the United Kingdom. We don't believe this is balanced. This is what previous Home Secretaries have said to me as well. And therefore we think that there needs to be a forum bar so that the evidence is tested in this country first before people are allowed, British citizens are allowed, to go to the United States. And I think the Gary McKinnon case, the Richard O'Dwyer case, these are completely different. These are now with the Home Secretary, and I hope very much that she'll exercise her discretion to allow both Gary and also Richard O'Dwyer to remain in this country. This is not an easy set of arrangements that were entered into by the last government, and it's not a level playing field, and we need to look at this very carefully, and I hope that this is what the government will do.
OK, the Chairman of the Home Affairs Select Committee, Keith Vaz, many thanks for joining us here on London Tonight. Thank you.